I mean, that is the weirdest. Oh. What's up, everybody? My name is Elliott, but you can call me the Motory Notary. And remember, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But that is not happening here. At least I hope not, even though I am planning on doing an engine flush on another high mileage car that's been neglected for several years, my 1997 BMW 528i. But those of you with a keen eye might also notice that I'm talking about a BMW but standing in front of a Volvo. And that's because in the process of showing this car some love, well, the computers came out of it and now it can't start or run under its own power until I get those back in. So I'm actually gonna have to kind of button this up, including the seat, push it out of the way, make room for the BMW, and then we can start the second chance process on this car and maybe a couple other cars. So let's get started. All right, here is the BMW I was talking about, and for those of you who are new, this is my 1997 BMW 528i that I actually got for free from Tyler Hoover of Hoovie's Garage in a Secret Santa style giveaway. This was the car that I ended up getting, and since then, I have changed the window regulator, I've taught my wife how to drive stick shift on it, I've even spread butter on the valve cover, check that video out, and now when my friend flies into town, I let him use this as kind of his, well, in-town car while he's here. So it has been dead reliable the entire time. Needless to say, this car has earned itself a tune-up. And part of the tune-up process, unfortunately for me, is doing an engine flush. And those of you who remember that, I did that on my $500 Malibu Class, and it did not go so well. The car ended up jumping time, and I ruined the whole motor. But it doesn't matter, because today we're gonna do it the right way. And here to help me is, well, the guy who suggested I do an engine flush in the first place and the guy who uses this car when he's in town, my buddy Jacob. So let me switch to handheld mode here. I'll show you what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, and then we're just gonna do it. Yeah, okay. All right, Jacob, as you know, the last time I did an engine flush, it did not go so well.
I'm expecting better results, let's put it that way.
Oh my gosh, I am too. It wasn't necessarily the engine flush's fault, but in my mind, I'm now apprehensive about doing engine flushes. But this looks like some real stuff, the Liqui-Moly engine flush.
Basically, you add this to your existing oil, run the car for 10 minutes or so, let it clear the gunk and crud out of the old oil, drain it. Then we're gonna add the new oil and then their anti-friction additive, which just coats all the spinny parts in the engine and makes it run smoother.
Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. Apparently with this Liqui-Moly process, you have to add anti-friction to it, which is the point of the oil in my mind.
Yeah, you don't have to.
but it's hilarious.
People have done analysis of their engine oil after running this, and there's been less metal content, so it really does work.
Yeah, Jacob doesn't even work for Liqui-Moly, but you wouldn't know it. Let's read the instructions on this and run the car, and fingers crossed, it's not the last time that this car ever runs.
Yeah. Recovers oil lubricating properties, improves hydraulic function, Vanos, and this is a Vanos engine.
This is gonna fix my Vanos in a bottle.
Yeah, it's gonna take your single Vanos engine and make it a double
Vanos. No. Wow, it's a bold claim, Liqui-Moly. Okay.
Moment of truth.
Down the hatch.
All right. And chug. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Why don't we have a funnel?
I mean, we do. You didn't wait. And now we just let it idle? 10 minutes?
I'll start a timer.
Get a timer. I'm gonna start this thing. Oh, okay. One of the amazing things about this car, first of all, stick shift if you didn't remember, but look at the odometer here. 250,000 miles.
And clock's running.
Now we wait. I'm gonna make you guys wait in real time. You can wait the whole 10 minutes here.
I'm gonna stay standing like this, which is really uncomfortable.
No, we'll kick it to where the action happens. All right, see you guys in 10 minutes, or like 1 second. Okay, it's been running for like 9.5 minutes now. So far so good. It sounds okay. It's a little ticky. Apparently, you know, I guess it's doing its job.
It was ticky when it started. Just
who's to say?
10 minutes. Exactly. So.
Good job, car. Now we're done with that. And now we're gonna wait for it to cool down a little bit and then drain the oil. But to do that, Well, I could do it on the floor, or because we're kind of showing love to some forgotten cars right now, we could move this and install a battery in it and get it out of the way and use the lift.
Yeah, I like that idea better.
Yeah, that seems more productive.
Yeah.
It's a productive episode. We're doing a lot. So, those of you who don't know, this is my 1992 C4 Corvette. It is a 6-speed manual, and I've had this car since high school in various stages. Now, since then, I haven't really been driving it as much as I should because I kind of let things fall into disrepair. And then the nail in the coffin was I forgot to plug the battery tender in for like half a year. And when I went to go start it, it was nothing and the battery was beyond being recharged. So it's just been kind of in a state of pushing it on and off the lift whenever I needed to, but no longer, because I now have an interstate battery to plop in here. And I've already done the courtesy of removing the side hatch, which is necessary when doing this replacement in these cars. It's not something you can just pop right in. You have to undo the side. And for easier access, I'm gonna lift up the world's biggest hood. Fun fact, at the time, this actually was the largest single piece of fiberglass that had ever been produced. And it's also no surprise why they never did it again, because this is heavy. But let's get on with the show here. Nice. God, you're so strong.
25 Newton meters to overcome that. Calibrated arm I've got here.
Oh, gross. Oh, I mean, that is the weirdest. Oh. This was long overdue.
Yeah.
How are we looking in here?
Yeah.
No metal flakes, which I guess would be good at this stage. The good news is, though, we're gonna be able to replace it with this man filter, because you look at that one and you're like, man, that's dirty. And then you pop this one open and I guess you're like, oh man, that's pretty clean.
Oh man.
All right, we are up in the air, and it's been a while. It's actually the only time I've seen this up in the air was when I got it, and we looked at it at the Wizards. Well, Johnny looked at it at the Wizards. Could use some love. Oh yeah, that's what that's supposed to look like.
I don't think that's, well, it was probably rattling and that was someone's fix.
Oh my gosh.
So
Well,
basically that means you need a new exhaust system.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
It means I need a new exhaust system?
Probably.
Okay. First things first, let's get this draining, see how chunky it looks. Hopefully not chunky, I guess, yeah. Oh. Now you know it's tight if Jacob has to put weight on it. Ooh.
Not chunky.
Yeah, it's nice, smooth, laminar flow right there. But while we're waiting, believe it or not, Corvette hour isn't over, and I'm not talking about my Corvette. My dad is over here working on his 1954 Corvette. It's almost done, but he needs our help getting the exhaust on. So let's go pop over to a much nicer, much rarer car and help him with that while we're waiting on this oil to dribble out. Anyway, this thing is amazing. Much cleaner than the BMW under here.
Yeah, normally when handling mufflers, you don't have to be like super gentle, but this is probably irreplaceable, I would imagine.
Goes through that hole.
I think.
Rotates up that way.
This pipe, can you see it?
Oh yeah, because then it.
Yeah, and then it goes up over the axle.
Now, there's a pipe back there that's hanging, and you can actually move it and connect the two. And once you've done that, that's all you need to do, if it was hanging. Perfect.
Wow.
That seems like it lines up.
Yep.
Dude, those are just like hole saw cutouts.
Yeah, looks like it. You see it?
That feels better.
Yeah, that looks better too.
Okay.
And,
Pull that down onto it.
and it just hangs. Once you've got it in there, it just hangs. Super. Thanks, boys.
Okay, well, that was fun. You don't get to hang exhaust on the 1954 Corvette every day. You don't even get to see those cars, ever. This is sexist. It should be person filter.
Yeah. But look at this fit.
Man, that's a nice fit. Oh man, look at it going in there. Oil filter is on, but I haven't filled it yet because we're also going to be replacing the spark plugs on the FreeMW with these NGK Iridium Sparky boys, and that should help this car a lot.
The other thing we're gonna look at is the cabin filters, because we actually looked at the intake filter and it's pretty clean, but we haven't looked
But these,
yet.
mystery. By the way, that's luxury, guys. Dual cabin air filters. That's how you know you've made it in life. That's probably gonna be how I rank the niceness of cars these days, is how many cabin filters they have. Like a Rolls-Royce Phantom probably has like 6, whereas like a Toyota Echo probably doesn't even have one. So anyway, always count the number of cabin air filters in your cars, and then you'll know how nice it is. Pop this off. Oh, that is gross. I don't know if you can tell on camera.
Look at the nest in there, man.
Oh, dude. Ew.
What is living in there?
Well, hopefully nothing anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this one's like worse.
It's like moldy. That.
Oh man, it's also got a nest.
Yeah.
Gross. I'm gonna go to O'Reilly's, but Jacob is gonna get to work on this spark plug action. So enjoy sick beats and time lapse. These are the spark plugs that were pulled off, and you can see some of them here are just soaked. And that is because my valve cover gasket is leaking, and now I know just how badly. For now, we're gonna fill this thing up with oil and then take it out for a drive and see how she does. Wow. So this is the Liqui-Moly quality.
Look how smooth, just silk.
In addition to the oil, we also have to put in this Liqui-Moly MOS2 anti-friction engine treatment, which to me is kind of counterintuitive because I thought that that's what the oil was for the anti-friction part, but apparently you need to add this to it to really make sure there's no friction going on. Seems like a money grab. Who knows? Jacob swears by it, and he put this stuff in his M3, so I guess we'll put it in the old FreeMW. I'll do the honors on this one, even though I don't believe in it. It seems like such baloney. Like only Liqui-Moly could sell you lubricant for your oil.
For your lubricant?
Yeah, like this is ridiculous.
There have been independent studies.
Financed by Liqui-Moly.
Probably.
Okay.
Or big oil.
Oh God. Am I pouring in Quickcrete?
Sludge.
And this is necessary.
No. But this car deserves it.
I hope this isn't what seizes this motor. Well, throw the cap on her.
It's gonna leak some.
Of course it is, yeah. It's gonna leak it right onto those spark plugs. Do you want to simple green your hands?
Yeah.
You got oil everywhere. This is a non-approved usage of simple green, but is very effective. You just spritz some on your hands and wipe it off, and boom. Great success.
The ticking is quieter too. It is.
That's always good, but the ticking is less. How should you drive, Jacob?
It's night and day. Like
It's an oil change and like spark plugs. You know what would be nice though?
What's that?
Air conditioning.
Yeah. Has it earned air conditioning, or has it earned a valve cover gasket?
It's earned both, in my opinion. I'm sure you would appreciate a car with air conditioning as well.
You know, I can't taxi the plane with air conditioning, so it'd be nice to be able to get into something, and I just started in third.
Did you really?
Yeah. Because the way it goes,
torque, dude.
Reverse, first,
Torque.
third, it's like a 50-50 chance you're gonna get first.
We're gonna go get some food, and then you have to hit the skies.
Turn and burn.
I guess it's just sky. There's only really one.
Yeah, it's not like seas.
Yeah.
It's not like seven
Right.
skies.
That's what I never really thought about. It's like hit the skies. It was like, or just
Yeah, the wild blue yonder.
Right. Just get up there. Give her a
Give her a nice
row.
pull.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly though,
Wow.
I'm not even,
the smoothness.
I'm not even making this up. It feels smoother. Like I'm not even.
How could it get smoother than it was though?
No, it seems like it revs a little bit freer. But again, it may not be Liqui-Moly. It may have just been years and tens of thousands of miles since this thing got an oil
That's
change.
probably true.
So,
But I'd like to think that oil lubricant that we put in there is making a difference. All right, we made it to the airport. Got the BMW parked right in front of Jacob's airplane. I think he has to check the oil and then he's gonna get in the sky. But look, this thing is right at home in corporate aviation world. It's okay.
Yep.
How's it look?
Cleaner than the BMW.
Well, did you add Liqui-Moly lubricant to your oil?
No, these are air-cooled 540 cubic inch 6 cylinders. A little bit different than the 6-cylinder in the Beamer. Quite a bit bigger, quite a bit more slap in the pistons.
So my question is, why would you have me add it if you're not willing to add it to the airplane?
These things run on mineral oil, dude. That's not like no synthetic in these things, so it's a little bit different.
All right. What are we working with in here? A lot of whirring.
A lot of round dials.
Yeah, this is old school instrumentation right here, folks. When I learned to fly, it's all glass panel. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I try to post little previews of episodes there. Like me on Facebook. Join my Facebook group. It's a fun place to share memes, and I'm almost always in there interacting in the comments. And other than that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe on this video. It greatly helps my YouTube performance, and I will see you guys on the next video. And Jacob's going to see you guys in the sky.
And maybe like 4 or 5 videos from now.
Probably, yeah. All right, everybody say bye, Jacob. Bye.
Yeah, well, have you checked the oil?
No, have you?
No.
You've been the one driving it.
It's your car. It's nobody's car.
It's nobody's car. Well, what the hell?
Yeah, definitely nobody's checked this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, God. I just railed my elbow. It wasn't coming out, so I like reefed on it.
Did you roll your elbow?
Oh, don't even.